All right, so it's starting to get really dusty out here in the area around the shop building. I put DG down in the past, and this dirt here actually has a lot of DG in it naturally, but with all the rain that we had this last winter, I think we had double our normal amount of rain, the DG is just gone. I don't know if it's pressed into the soil or if a lot of it's washed away. But so I ordered 25 ton of DG from a local supplier here in North County Sand and Gravel, and I borrowed a little skip loader from my daughter's father-in-law. This little John Deere 3038E with a bucket on it, Gannon. So we're going to see how she does. I've got to spread this around here in the parking area. I've also got to spread it out on this dirt driveway that goes up to the concrete, and then past the gate I've got to spread it out to the street. So I don't need to put a lot down. I'll probably get a half-inch lift or so. If I don't have enough, I'll just have to call and order some more. But the price of DG has really gone up. It was $450 for just a truck and trailer, 25 ton. So got to move my truck and trailer out of the way. Make some room here. I'll get the fire hose out and wet this down, and then I'll get on this little tractor and give her a try. See how she does. So we're getting some water on the DG here, so that when we smooth it out, first off it'll keep the dust down, and then also so that we can get some compaction out of it. The fire hose won't reach out to the main driveway, so I have to get a bunch of garden hoses together and stretch them out, and I'll hose that down later. Probably just do it this evening when it cools off a little bit. It's about 100, I think the thermometer in the shop's at 104 today. So always pick nice days to do this kind of work, huh? Yeah. And with this DG, the more water you put on it, the better, to an extent. But I'm not trying to build a pad here. I'm not trying to build a runway. I'm just making my drive-through area, my parking area here, and work area. I'm just trying to clean it up so it's not dusty every time I drive through, and make it easier to work on too. If I have to work on something on underneath a vehicle or something, or trailer, I'm not sitting here rolling around in the dust, getting dirt all over myself. It's amazing the difference with the DG, versus the material we have here. It's kind of weird. It's got DG in it naturally. We have a lot of granite up here in the hills, and it's all migrates down through here and whatever. But there's some sandy stuff and some clay mixed in it. It's actually really good material for building a house pad or something like that, because you get some compaction and some water on it, and this stuff dries like hard as concrete. And when I did the pad for my house, I used a vibratory sheep's foot on it, as well as a little D5 dozer, and I had 95% compaction all the way up, from 4 feet down all the way up. And that whole area, about 10 feet around where the house is, I never had any gophers. They wouldn't even touch that area. It was so hard for years. Whenever you go to plant the plant or something like that, you had to soak it, get a pickaxe out, and really work to get a hole dug. So it's good stuff for that, but the problem is on the driveways here, it gets too dusty. It doesn't really get muddy when it rains, which is good, but I just can't stand the dust. So as soon as I get this wet down, I'll get back on the tractor. I'll spread the rest of this, what's left of the pile out here, and maybe just give it one last spray, and hopefully it'll be good for another 6 years or so. Just about out of battery here, so I'll make this quick. I'm not the greatest in the world at doing this stuff, but I guess it'll work. I'll probably fine tune it a little bit later in the evening, wait till it cools off, get some more water on it, and then I'll get on there and pound it down some more, get some compaction on it, and just get rid of some of these small windrows and just, make it look a little bit better. But it's really not rocket science. I'm not building a runway, I'm not even building a road, I'm just capping it with some decomposed granite just to keep the dust down and make it look a little bit nicer out here. Anyways, I want to thank my daughter's father-in-law, John, for loaning me that tractor. He's a great guy. That thing's pretty new to him, and for him to loan it to me like that, that's pretty nice. So anyways, thank you, John. Alright, I got it pretty much screeded out, smoothed off. I went down the into the main driveway and I hose that all down. I'm going to go down there with the landscape rake in a minute and just kind of trim up the edges, corners. Same with here, I've got high spots here, stuff off the cement, just kind of feather it all in. I've done a little bit of work already just over by the carport there. I'm going to go over there in just a minute and just kind of clean the edges up over there. So I'm going to get over here and hose this a little bit, get some water on it. When we get over here with the rake, it'll be a little better to rake in. Look at that, just hydro grading, huh? do they call it? Hydrograding. Yeah, look at that. Alright, quick plan, I guess. Some water on here. Alright. Yeah, it smoothed off pretty good. I got it about 80% with the skip loader, and then I got a piece of steel channel that I had, and tow it with some chains behind my golf cart. And it just kind of slicks it off. Just pretty good. It's not perfect, but it doesn't have to be. And once I get a good crust on here, I'll get my pickup and just, kind of wheel roll it in all the way around, get it compacted down as much as I can, and get a little more water on it. See, it's cooled down a little bit. It's not bad. It's only 102 right now, but it's dry, so it's not too bad. You'd think in Southern California they'd have nice weather in the summer, but it gets hot out here. I guess that's why everybody else goes to the beach. Hours when it cools off, and hose it down, and just wheel roll it the truck, and it should be done. Let's see what we got over here. I'm doing a little bit of that hydro grading over here. I think I want to rake it out. I'm not going to worry too much about this stuff here. It's all going to compact down. Just when I get out here by the street, kind of feather it in, rake it in. It's always been messed up over here. When you go over it, you feel it in the car, But, just because whenever it rains, I get all the water off the street comes down my driveway. It's actually looking pretty good right now. I'm just going to feather this in a little bit. See what we can do. Okay, that's not bad. I think this all looks pretty good. We'll see what the vehicles do to it over the next couple days, and if I need to, I'll get the skip loader back on it and just kind of tune it up a little bit. But I think it's going to be pretty good. Anyways, that's it. That's all I got for you on this video. putting DG down on my driveway and my work parking area back there. If you're watching this video, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, and if you want to get notified of any future videos I have, then hit that notification bell. Anyways, thank you. Good day.